Hey guys, welcome back. No cars or car parts today, although I do want to tell you that Doho 3 and 4 are currently sitting outside, so sorry for a long wait, but I actually will reveal those. But today, to make a long-term investment in yourself as a mechanic or maybe a garage mechanic or maybe even a machinist, as I am by trade at my shop. Still a helper though, but further down the road, apprenticeship, and then I'll be a full-fledged machinist. In order to be good at your job and be equipped, you're gonna need some tools, especially power tools in this day and age that last you a while. So I'm gonna open these boxes from Home Depot and tell you about the deal I got, holiday deal, and show you what I got. So all this is Milwaukee brand, by the way, but this is our first item. It's a Milwaukee M18 Rocket Dual Power Light.
What the hell is that?
That's a light.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, wow.
Looks like a heater.
Okay, so before I show off the Milwaukee Rocket Light, this is your standard extension cord with a light with a halogen bulb. That's on. I'm trying not to blind you guys, sorry. But if you think this is blinding you, okay, look at this monstrosity. This is got 3 legs for a little tri-stand thing going on. I have it plugged into the wall right now, but of course it has a whole slot for an M18 battery. This thing came out of that box, which is maybe 4 feet long, and it went up to about here. Look at how far this extends. This thing, this thing is taller than me. If I can get this good camera angle, I'm 6'1". This thing is at least 7 feet tall, if not a little bit taller. And I'm seriously, like, I'm about to show this on the camera, so shield your eyes or just kind of look at the screen. This, dang, it's like, I want to say it's 3,000 lumens, maybe it's more. Full LED, of course. So it lights up the whole room, and it's still a little light outside. Sun is setting though, but dang, you can't even look at it. you really can't. Maybe it's better looking at it on the video on your computer screen or whatever on your phone, but in person you can't look at it directly at all. That thing will light up the darkest of rooms, and it's massive. So eventually at my job, all the machinists get work trucks, so it's funny, it will kind of fold down into a semi-compact size, but my coworker has the M12 light, and I don't think it's nearly this tall or this big. So this thing's crazy though. Yeah, like I said, this came with the bundle that I got. I got a 7-tool brushless, cordless Milwaukee bundle, so I'm gonna open that up for you guys. But just want to show off the Rocket Light at first. Did SnapOn stuff used to be red back in the day? I know nowadays I see like SnapOn green. My coworkers have SnapOn green, SnapOn orange, SnapOn black, SnapOn make pink toolboxes or whatever, I don't know. Actually, I think I've seen a SnapOn black toolbox with like purple accents, so they got some funky colors out there. Now, I'm trying to open this box like a normal person without absolutely destroying it. But if you can see the front of the box, you can kind of see what we got going on here. I especially bought this bundle for the 1/2-inch cordless impact, so I can take off the lug nuts on my cars, on the wheels, without needing an air compressor and an air line and all that. So I guess we'll just go one by one. First of all, we have a small Milwaukee light. So we got the big boy for when we want to have it face down into an engine bay or light up a whole room. And then I guess we have the small Milwaukee light if we're underneath the car. Although I do already have a couple lights. So I'll have to see if the batteries are charged in here, but you can see that's just your basic little light. Tilts and whatnot. Has a power button and not much else to it, so that's pretty cool. Then we also have, actually this is also I bought the bundle for, the Milwaukee 1/4-inch driver. So
definitely will have a lot of fun with that. Take off a bunch of small nuts and bolts pretty much. And it looks like, I'm not sure if this is the stubby one from Milwaukee. It could be, because it doesn't have that, you know, I guess long of a head on it, so to get into very tight spaces, that is nice to have. What else do we got? Oh yeah, it came with 2 bags, I believe, like contractor or heavy duty bags, whatever you want to call them. So, oh, I guess what they did is they just put the other tools in the bags, which is nice. Yeah, that box is empty. So, wow, this is a nice bag. Man, this isn't even Snap-on. Oh yeah, so this is the extra bag that you get. I guess it's a little bit smaller. Yeah, it is a little bit smaller than the big bag, the big boy. This, I believe, is the handle for the drill. So I guess you hold this while you push on the drill to give you more stability. Maybe a little more leverage when you're drilling things. Yep, this is the drill. So finally, we have a nice cordless drill. I do have a Ryobi brand, but I don't think it's going to be nearly as powerful or as good as the Milwaukee. The party piece, I'm very excited about this. Can't wait to try it out. This is the 1/2-inch impact, and brushless allegedly is better and lasts longer than non-brushless cordless stuff. So it's all this stuff would still be cordless, but they had a 9-tool bundle that was non-brushless, but apparently doesn't last long. It's not as good. So, you know, I trust my coworkers, trust my boss, whatever. I mean, they've been working in the field, you know, the machining and mechanics field for decades, so they know what they're talking about. So I'm going to follow their lead. So this is cool to have. M18, the M18 is good if you have the good batteries for it. That's what I've heard. So with that in mind, we got 2 batteries in this bundle, which is amazing. And one thing I want to note is that this big Rocket Light can be run off of an extension cord, so you don't have to have a battery take up using the light. So you could have a battery in your 1/2-inch impact. Oh, batteries come fully charged. Or maybe not, but they come charged. I don't know if they're fully charged, but let's just, wow. Okay, they just work. Right out of the box, they just work. I mean, to be expected. Oh, and then on the batteries, at least Milwaukee batteries, I know some other brands do it, but you can push the, okay, so they come with just a little bit of juice. You got to charge them. So you can press the indicator and it'll tell you how much battery life is on each battery. So these are, like I said, M18. They're an XC 5.0, which I think is the middle of the range for the batteries. So the standard non-brushless 9-tool kit that I saw on the Home Depot website, it came with the 1.5 batteries, which don't last nearly as long as the XC 5.0s. And I just saw, walked around Home Depot, they came out with the HD 12.0 M18 battery, which must just last an absurdly long time. I don't know what the specs are, but it just must be insane. So I'll get some experience and I'll report back on how long these last, but it's nice to have 2 of them, and it's nice to have 5.0s. Obviously you would want 8.0, 9.0 ideally, but it's nice to have 5.0, so I'm not going to complain about that. And then you also, in the bundle, you do get a charger. I mean, I hope you would, but it'll charge the M18 battery, and it also has a slot for M12. So later down the road, I will get M12 products from Milwaukee. So there's little smaller stuff that can handle light duty things. So that's cool to have. We also have a grinder slash cutoff wheel slash wire wheel. I don't know what everyone in the industry calls it, but in my shop, they say, hey, get the cutoff wheel, and this is what they're talking about. So I will have to buy cutting wheels and grinding wheels, and also a wire wheel, wire cup for this thing to get this up and running. It also comes with a guard, which I've used my coworkers, and I think you pull that back, and then you give it a turn to whichever kind of side you want to guard from. Always wear your safety glasses with any of this stuff. Thank you, OSHA, or shout out to OSHA, whatever you want to say. Oh no, we actually do have 2 more things. we do have a circular saw, which I don't see myself using at my job nor with cars, but I guess you never know, right? So we do have a circular saw. It does, I guess it does 45-degree cuts. That's pretty cool. So not much to see there. I guess I'll make a couple videos actually using these things for the first time and stuff I use them on, but I would guess that's more of a woodworking item, and I don't do much of that. It does come with a couple saws. What is this guy? This is a more of a heavy-duty handle. We have some sort of spanner wrench adjustment tool for something. And finally, I want to say it's a Sawzall. Now, I believe my coworker has the M12 version, so the M18 obviously going to be more heavy duty. And did it come with blades? I don't know. Maybe blades are sold separately. But anyways, very cool to have. And just wanted to show you guys what I'm getting into. And oh yeah, it says Sawzall on it. So just wanted to show you guys what I'm getting into, and kind of as a young, up and coming machinist in the world, and if that trade is even popular nowadays, it seems to be dwindling down, but fingers crossed I'll still have a job there for many years because I absolutely enjoy it. And so yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of a young guy getting started in the field, and the kind of the toys of a young adult or an adult, because when I was a young kid, my toys were actual toys or video games, but nowadays my toys have kind of evolved into tools and cars, which I absolutely love. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions or any tips on these tools, I'd love to hear your feedback. See you later.